And just imagine if it was 8 billion Tehran's in the world.
Man, cuz I keep telling you that world be
Ain't gonna be no guy, ain't no women.
Well, that's
ain't
the
no
only
women.
bad part.
It ain't no women.
That's the
As he would say.
only bad part.
It ain't no women.
Dang, man.
What if it was 8 billion Seans in the world?
Oh, man.
We just gonna be fucking thinking and working all the time. And eating fucking
Everybody sleep at 9 o'clock.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, family? I just want to hop on here and share some quick reflections as I review my year. From day one to 2023 to now, my year has been super dope. Like, yeah, it's had its ups and downs, its peaks and valleys, right? But the day that I dropped this book right here, I had my book launch July 29, 2023, one of the happiest moments of my life. And then we're going into a season where we're doing a lot of internal work because we can't be outside in the sun living our best life no more. We got to go inside, sit down, and do a lot of internal reflection, do a lot of healing, do a lot of reviewing and relationship building, right? Specifically, relationship building with ourselves. And I'm telling y'all, this book right here will get you where you need to go. It's your how-to guide to live your best life as your best self. You own The Stranger Within Volume 1. Make sure y'all grab y'all copy. Link will be below. Holla at y'all soon. Peace. This is my book. It's out. I had my book launch. It was super beautiful, successful. The energy was super dope. Me coming from a space of being emotionally numb, emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
And now exploring what this energy, emotion is, and where these things come from. Like I said in my book release, where does this anger come from? Where does it stem from?
Yeah.
What's the root of it? You know.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Or I could do this.
Magazine too.
Bam!
Shout out to us.
Bam, the Far East magazine.
Picture. Shout out to Wild Style for this photo too.
Magazine.
Shout out to Wild Style. Beautiful photo of me and Cuz and our families, man. Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. We are the #1 podcast for individuals seeking to end generational dysfunction.
Man.
What's up, Cuz? What's up? What's up, y'all?
What's happening, man?
What's
How
up,
you feeling, Cuz? How you feeling?
I'm well. I'm feeling calm, feeling peaceful. Feeling powerful. I'm feeling ready to graduate to the next level. You know, I've been in the space where I've been finding out I'm in my purpose. I'm in the middle of my purpose right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I met with my mentor earlier today, my Launch B&B mentor, Larry, he was just telling me that, like, being such a young age, and finding your purpose and actually actively being in it. A lot of people, he was saying a lot of people my age don't have that. So he's essentially giving me my flowers for that.
Man.
So I had to take a moment and really like celebrate myself as he was saying that. You know, I'd be in the weeds. I'd be like, yeah, all right, boom, what's next? So I really took a step back and celebrated that today when I got those flowers from my mentor. And I was very, very appreciative of that as well. So I'm feeling good, man. Just really finding ways to juggle all these responsibilities as I graduate to the next level of manhood. You know, you got the family, you got a relationship and relationships, you got business, and you got your own health and your own everything because you're your own being. You know what I mean? So just figuring out how to juggle all that and to find a rhythm with all that to make it flow. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. I'm feeling great though. How you feeling?
Man, cuz I'm feeling peace right now, man. I'm feeling good with my spirit within. I said, man, I've been feeling my spirit again. I said, man, that right there is the most important thing for me right now. Is making sure I stay spiritual. You know, make sure I stay spiritual strong. We always talk about 360. It's really 720, you know? Because you got to be 360 as a human, 360 as a spiritual being. You know, it's what is it? What goes up must come down. What's in is out below. You know, that's saying the yin and the yang. So that's what I'm doing, because I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling smooth. I'm feeling empowered too, cuz every step I move is towards success. Like you say, cuz, man, giving myself grace. You know, looking at everything, I'm like, damn, look how far I've become. I'm proud of myself, man. I went through so much stuff, man. I'm glad I'm here, man. Every moment, you know, that's how I feel. And, you know, I saw somebody make a post on Facebook, man, and they said I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but, you know, gave themselves a low grade. They said they feeling like a 5.8 today. I said, man, don't you lower yourself? I said, we supposed to feel like a 10. He said, no, some people are average. I'm average looking. I was like, well, shit. Brother, even if you think you average looking, your ass supposed to be a 10 out of 10 average looking motherfucker. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So then I was like, oh, shit, well, I agree with you then. Shit, if you feel like that, you feel like that. And shit, you know, everybody go through their own struggles. And that's why I said, don't be judging people. That's why I let them be. I said, but what I went through in life, shit, that's how I feel. That's what make me feel. I feel like I'm the biggest man in the world. That's how you supposed to feel, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If you don't feel like that, that's not that shit. That's on you. And I'm not saying that's
high self-esteem.
And that's not saying anything bashful. I'm not disagreeing. You should feel the way I feel. I'm not. I understand it's different type of humans. The only way I'm saying is I feel the way I feel. There ain't nothing wrong with how I feel either, so I can brag about it. That's what's wrong now, bro. People always got a problem, and I'm not scared to say it. You know what I mean? People got a problem. Like for instance, man, all this hate towards each other and all that. You know what, man? Look, to be honest, man, I don't know why they be pushing this so hard. You know, all this, I'm gonna keep it 100, man.
What's up?
They be pushing all this gay stuff, man, you know?
Okay.
And it's nothing against it. I'm just saying I don't have to agree with it for people to be able to accept nothing. People don't accept that I'm black. People will never accept that I'm black. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People, if you gay, you gay. If I'm black, bro. But I can have the right, just like the person who don't like blacks, he can have the right, not that he can like black. He don't have to like black people. Bigots, racists, whatever you want to call them. They don't have to like us. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. That's what I'm saying. I find peace. I'm finally okay with that. That doesn't make me upset. Mm. You know? That's all I'm saying. That, okay, you gay, okay, you are. I can be cool with you, but I don't have to agree with you. I don't have to agree with you. I don't have to say gay is right. But at the same time, when I see you, as long as we respecting each other, we respecting each other. I don't have to agree whether if something you agree upon is wrong or right. Let's just respect each other, you know? Because that's when you find peace within. I don't care what you do with your life. It ain't gonna affect me. Hey, bro, you feel me? It ain't gonna affect me. I'm just trying to find the people who I'm growing with. So, the people I'm growing with in life, I find my connections, because what? Birds of a feather flock together. You create your own reality.
Absolutely.
So, I just fuck with my people, and I don't judge nobody else's people, because everybody do what they do.
And in that case too, you really take a step back and look at it. Like me personally, I disagree with every single person on Earth, and I also agree with every single person on Earth too.
Me too. Because I disagree with you a lot.
Yeah, I did. Like, cousin, I disagree on stuff plenty of times, right? And I know we also have things in common too.
Yeah, a lot.
And I can say the same thing for any type of lifestyle, any type of individual that has hate in their heart, for lack of better words. Anybody in that space. It really boils down to, what do you have in common? Because there's really more things you have in common in terms of, like, on a spiritual level than things not in common. It's like we all need oxygen to breathe. We all need to breathe out carbon dioxide. That's just a universal truth.
Carbon dioxide.
Like, we all gotta breathe out CO2. We all gotta breathe in O2.
Man,
That's
don't you use carbon dioxide to clean your cuts and stuff too? Right?
So I think I don't
They
know.
call carbon dioxide.
I'm not a scientist, so I'm not even about to get into it. I really don't care. I put some hot water on or some alcohol. I'm good to go.
Yeah, but
Or some sea moss.
Man, is that what?
I haven't used that it's peroxide.
Peroxide.
Actually, yeah. Think about it, it's peroxide.
I knew it was something.
Some carbon dioxide. What the hell you talking about?
Cause it was something. I ain't using it so long.
But anywho, yeah,
That's what it was.
What you talking about? See,
you know
we disagree.
what I'm talking about.
Right there. You talking about some carbon monoxide, it's peroxide.
Yeah, you know what the hell I was talking about? The peroxide.
Nah.
I didn't know. I ain't used it in so long.
I ain't using it in a while either.
Like, I'm like, damn, what was that shit called? Like, that's what I was really thinking. Like, damn, I ain't used that since I was a little boy.
Yeah, same. But yeah, just the differences that we have in society. That's what makes Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all have a different mission in our lives to accomplish. Some people are reluctant and blessed enough to find that mission.
Yeah.
Some people aren't. And that's a part of the journey too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I ain't letting the outside frustrate the inside.
yeah, like with me personally, like if I had a traditional wedding today, right?
Yeah.
If I had a traditional wedding today, like based on like how the weddings that we've seen on TV, like you know, bridesmen, groomsmen, all that, like traditionally, right? One of my groomsmen, he would be a gay man. And so that's a brother to me. Like, bro hit me up like, hey, pull up, I'm pulling up. Mm-hmm. That's a brother to me.
That's real, bro.
Because he looked out for me, and when I was a graduate assistant for the Indiana State football team, like my brother Michael, shout out to you, Michael. He let me borrow his car to get to and from practice because, you know, the stadium wasn't on campus.
Damn.
I mean, so he, like, that's family.
Real, yeah.
That's family right there, like real shit. That's my motherfucking brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's my guy. So he say pull up, I'm pulling up. And for example, my mom, she eat meat every goddamn day. I don't eat meat. Like, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean?
Everybody be hurting cuz don't like, he don't like
it. It really don't hurt me no more. That's her life.
Yeah.
And I'm at, like you said, I'm at peace.
Yeah.
I'm in so much peace with the way people live.
Me too.
And I can also say this too. There was a point in time where I was just desensitized from the human experience too. So I'll put that in there as well. I'm not even gonna say like I've always been like this, as I haven't. Keep it all the way a buck with you. I haven't. So coming on the other side of being numb to all these things that humans experience on a day-to-day basis, and me really opening up my heart and my mind to be able to accept people where they are, whether if I agree with them or not, like I found peace in that. Like at the end of the day, like you said, if I could respect you for who you are and you're not disrespectful towards me and who I am, then we good.
Yeah, we good.
We can sit down, we can have a conversation.
Man, feel me?
We can
drink some tea. You feel me? Drink some tea. Break some business. Get this money.
And also too, cause I'm really in a space now where I'm looking to be around people that are different than me.
Yeah,
like me. I'm not religious. You know what I mean? I'm around so many people that are. And I'm learning from them just like they learning from me. I'm impacting their lives just like they impacting mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just imagine if it was 8 billion Terrans in the world.
Man, cuz I keep telling you, that world be
Ain't gonna be no guy, ain't no women.
Well, that's
ain't
the
no
only
women.
bad
No,
part.
it ain't no women.
That's the
As he would
only
say.
bad part.
It ain't no women.
Dang, man.
What if it was 8 billion Shines in the world?
Oh, man.
We just gonna be fucking thinking and working all the time. And eating fucking
Everybody sleep at 9 o'clock.
Absolutely. So it's the dynamics of our differences make up the world that we live in.
Make the world go round.
You know what I mean? So it's really people being able to respect that.
Man, cuz you ever watch the Discovery Channel?
I did growing up.
Man, you know what I used to love about the Discovery Channel? You really could see the world. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, man, some of those villages outside, like they just live by the nature. I swear, I was like, man, they look way less stress-free. They look way less stressed than we are. They look like they enjoying life more. You know, people looking out and on the outside, oh, look at them. But if you really look at them, they smiling, they be happy, they eating by the earth. They go catch a whale, they eating good. They don't need to go, they go catch one whale, eat good until it's no more. They don't go keep catching whales and hiding it. They catch one and be cool, or they go catch whatever animal is out there available in they in they living areas, you know what I mean, in their cities or whatever they want to call them. And it's just different, cause I was like, dang, man, growing up, I always wondered, like, damn.
Could you see yourself living like that?
Hell yeah, cause I can see this how I see myself living. I can see myself growing my own farm. I'm gonna still have electricity and all that with a house. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna also have another area where there ain't no electricity and all that, and it runs on solar and all that. Well, I'm gonna have solar power. So let me rephrase that. I see myself living, growing my own farm, having my own land. You know, probably built my own house, or at least help design it or someone. Cause you know, just living free, bro. Living free, cuz. Not with all this stress all up on us, man. If I could go live on the land, everybody be good. I just tell everybody, look, this is what we do. Everybody go their own. You know, we got enough land to do this right now, though, but they don't want to. Everybody go their own fruit and vegetables, man.
Yeah.
Somebody else, you can raise your own cattle. Everybody have their own food, man. For real.
And in all honesty, too, to add on to that.
And then everything else with like costs, with like cloths, glasses, and all that, they can be like jobs for us. But for us and food, if we have everybody have their own food, raise their own cattle, raise their own meat, whatever they want to eat, then we'll be good. If you think about that, cuz we got enough.
I've thought about it millions of times.
I mean, that's something simple. We can just have everybody grow their own food, raise their own food.
And it's the
simple. That's simple, cuz.
And this, I think I shared this on a previous conversation with you. When we look at that, right, we have to look at the work that requires as well.
People don't want to do that, huh?
Right, and as I say that,
my man,
it's the work. Like, we can't escape work on Earth.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you go the route that Tehran just described, you're gonna have to get up and tend to your livestock every day.
Are you playing?
You're gonna have to go get your rainwater every day.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go outside and go pick your veggies and fruit every day. You're gonna have to get in the kitchen and manually cook your food if you want to cook it.
And that's being a vegan right there.
You gotta go hunt. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. You gotta go do all these different things. It's still a daily workload, for lack of better words, right?
Yeah.
Or you can go the 9 to 5 route. That's work. Or you can build a business. That's work too. But regardless, it's just we have to make the conscious decision to pick the type of work we want to do. And a lot of people don't have those conversations prior to getting into the type of work that they don't want to do. They just go with the flow because that's the flow. They don't explore about, okay, like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to go this way, go that way? People really don't explore those things. And that's why I wrote the book. Partially why I wrote the book, to have those introspective conversations, to be like, yo, okay, am I cool working a 9 to 5? Am I cool building a business? Am I cool being a number 2 or 3 in a business? Am I cool with living all the way off grid? Am I cool giving handouts? But that take work too. Being lazy take work too. You know what I mean? So it's just depending on what type of work you want to be a part of, but people don't intentionally ask themselves that question. And that's a small part of the issue when you look at like the day to day on what's like going on right now as we speak on this podcast. That's a small issue, but those micro decisions impact the big picture significantly. So yeah, I had to add that to what you beautifully said too, about living off the grid per se.
Yeah, I love living off the grid, cause
you gotta find your work, y'all.
Yeah. Big shout out to everybody who working on their way to get off that grid.
Absolutely.
But nah, man. What dysfunction you been working on this week, cuz?
With me,
Yeah.
I would say I've been working on a couple.
What's that?
My emotions.
I was working on that with you. That was last week. Remember I told you, wasn't that last week? I said,
My emotions have been there, and also I'm actually being intentional about building infrastructure for business.
Yeah.
And those have been the two I've been working on this week. To speak on the emotional piece, like I was able to like express myself in an intelligent manner without being angry or disruptive or belittled or ashamed or anything like that. I was expressing how I felt to my partner, Kobe, right?
Yeah.
I was telling her how I was feeling. It wasn't in a disrespectful manner. I was just like, look, this is where I'm at. Like, I need to do this, X, Y, and Z. I'm working on this, and this. Like, like you said at my book launch, cause like a few years ago, I wouldn't be able to do that. Just be like, I'm just come out, yo, hey, this is how I am feeling. I would just hold on to it, cause that's what I knew, that's what I saw. And now I'm able to articulate how I'm feeling and express that. Sometimes I might need some support. Sometimes I may need to just get it out. And I'm super happy to have that space to share those inner feelings that I do have with my partner. I mean, that's extremely important for me now. When I first started really like dating seriously, that wasn't a priority to me. Now, as I've evolved and really started to unravel my emotions and really dig deep into myself, that's important to me. And honestly, it's becoming more and more important every day, to be real. But it wasn't a priority or something that I actively pursued when I first started dating my partner. And
I agree.
I'm getting open now.
We started hanging out around the same time, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So I agree. Seeing your growth. That's why I made that comment. Like everybody probably was looking like from the outside. That's why I had to let people know from the outside. Because when he was crying, I was smiling. I'm like, man, cuz really didn't. I was like, it was relief for me. It was like, man, cuz really didn't change. You know, with me, when I see, it inspires me or something. I just get that smile and laugh for some odd reason. I'm like, dang, y'all, like. So, man, for people who was on the looking out, they were like, dang, why he in the back laughing? So I had to let them know I'm not laughing. I'm smiling My cuz couldn't do this back in the day. Back 3 years ago when we first started hanging out, boy, he was what I call auntie China Wall.
Great Wall of North.
The Great Wall. No, I don't say that. You say that. Hey, I say the
Nah,
Great
he said,
Wall
nah,
of
Mom, he
China.
said that. Nah, he said,
I say the Great Wall of China, and then he said all the rest of the stuff, man. Nah, but for real though, man, you had it too though, cuz the Great Wall of Shine, man. The Great Wall, boom up, man. I'm glad she helped knock down that wall, man. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing, cause cuz was breaking down, and he really, like you said, you just express who you are. You can express yourself with me now. You can show emotion, and I see it now. Even with your facial expressions, they getting better. You know, you getting better though, cuz man. You know, you ain't as lame and all tight. You know, so you better. So shout out to Cole. You know, Cole been throwing you the ball. She number 24 right now. She playing number 24 Cole right now. She throwing you assists. She ain't gonna hog the ball.
That's fair. That's fair. And then the second one, I'm building the infrastructure. We had our for Launch B&B. We had our our second 2-hour work session, and was really getting into how to structure operating agreement to essentially make sure you don't get kicked out of your business. That was really, really important to hear. It was like how it was laid out from an attorney on how to structure your operating agreement. He was just going over like real world scenarios on things that he saw in the space, and I'm just like, man, it's very, very powerful to know how you gonna agree to operate. As you say one wrong word, and you submit that documentation, you bound by that now. You know what I mean? So it's a contract. So just being able to make sure you are covering your ass. CYA, cover your ass.
That's why you gotta get a lawyer, look it over before
Absolutely.
you turn it in.
Absolutely. So just learning how if you take on investors, how that could get you out of your business if you don't have it structured properly before you take on investors.
You can't even take on investors are not even interested in you if you got an LLC though, to be honest. Most, to be honest. I remember LLC is like what?
It depends on the type of investor. If it's like an angel investor or something along those lines, they could be. Yeah. But it's different tiers. Like venture capital, like they're not really on that. And it just depends. Yeah. And I'm not an expert in any of those spaces at all. It's just literally stuff that I'm a learner.
I never said I was.
I'm just making sure we gonna look. We here. We not here.
Look, man. I'm right here.
We keeping a buck on Lead Your Lineage.
Man, what I say the other podcast, I'm not above you. I'm a sire, and I'll be.
So I'm letting people know we right here with that information. You know what I'm saying?
Right beside you. I'm
going
to
be clear with communication. So, just different type of investors. It just depends on like an example, right? Yeah. If you got 4 people in a company, and y'all got to put a certain amount of money in, to equal $100,000, for example. And this is not legal advice or financial advice by any means necessary. So I want to put that disclaimer out there. I'm putting it out there again. We gonna see why. What I say? See why? Cover your ass. We're doing it on all levels. So, say one person put in 50,000. Yeah. And another person puts in 25, another person puts in, let's say 20, and another person puts in 5. Yeah. So 50,000, 25,000, 20,000, and 5,000. If you don't structure your operating agreement right, the person with $50,000, they have the say so in the entire business. Yeah. And the other 3 that contributed to the business monetarily to get it funded, to get capital for the business, they can essentially be like, yo, all right, we need another 100,000
Yeah.
to go into the business. Based on this agreement, you got to put in. I got to put in 50. They got to put in 25. They got to put in 20. You got to put.
How does it feel being original?
It feels blessed. It feels great being original. You're original, you're a leader. People have to come behind you and follow you. So it's always good being the first one to do something. So original people, deuces.
This person don't got 5 to put in, like the agreement says, what they got 2 to put in, and that drops their ownership percentage down 3%. So go from 5% ownership to 2% ownership now. And that can happen every quarter or every year, depending on how the type of business that you're in, that you need capital for the business and the
fiscal scale.
And
that's the calendar. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the fiscal calendar.
Yeah, the fiscal calendar.
So every time you need an infusion of capital into your business, if you don't got it, you lose ownership. But if you structure it as like a manager managed type of entity, the manager creates all the guidelines, and then the people that come in, say somebody wants to come in and provide that $100,000 for 20% of the business for the following year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you got the operating agreement structured in a particular way, they can't even get 20%. They can get 20% of the profits that y'all make with the $100,000 investment once it's already infused into the company, but they can't get 20% of the company, because then they can essentially squeeze you out of your own business over time if they keep putting money in and you're not able to put your own percentage in. And they over time, if they playing a long game, you can be out of your business just because you didn't have the money to put into it. And this is like stuff to think about when you playing long term. Like we playing long term with Lead Your Lineage, so it's stuff to think about from a legal perspective. You know, when you out there like hustling on a day-to-day, you don't be thinking about that.
They talk about all that stuff that you give an example in that book I keep trying to tell you to read that I got. Talk about all this, the LLC book that I keep telling you that I got, that I read like 2-3 times by now. It talks about all of that. It tells you tells you all about the from the articles of the organization, from the operation agreement, from investors, from how to from tax, how to set your tax, how to do your tax paperwork, from how to make sure that you can convert it to a corporation, to knowing your state laws, to the outstate laws. There's no other laws different. Like Indiana law is a good law, but you can have somebody can have an LLC in Indiana but live in Texas because the LLC here.
I know people that do.
Yeah, because the LLC here is a program. They run it different here and it's better, and off taxes and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, it talks about all that, cuz. That's what I was saying, man. From the fifth scale you was talking about, from people from the distribution and the associations. I think distribution association. I think that's the money distribution. I ain't gonna say too much, like you said. I ain't no financial advisor, but basically that's the different type of monies you get. Man, it talks about all that, cuz I can go on all day long. That's what I say, cuz just read that book a couple times, 2-3 times like I did, and you'll really start understanding the LLC principle, for real.
And I was like reluctant to get it with this Launch B&B stuff because it's like we got to hear from someone that actually sets this stuff up for people.
I
So
got
like
a lawyer,
that,
but
I'm just saying, like for me, like hearing that from that perspective, it's just like, oh, okay. I'm really more into like getting into books more about like my ancestors. That's what I'm on. I'm gonna read their stories. That's what I'm graduating to now.
What you on? I got you, cuz.
Like I'm on.
I got you.
I got the book. I got the books you told me. I'm about to start reading them.
I got
joints.
you.
Like,
The scare text. It's some more though. I got some scare secret text. Man, I'm just gonna text you. The miracle in Egyptian. Man, it's all type of books that we need to start reading, man.
I'm on that. Like I got the
Dead Sea Scrolls, all of those, cuz. The Emerald Tablets, all of that, cuz.
Like I have enough basic knowledge to get my business from where it is now to the next level of making sure all of my business expenses, the business is covering my business expenses and my personal expenses as well.
Yeah.
Not just for myself, for my loved ones too. Like my immediate family type shit. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at now. I just gotta sit down and put the time in and create and build and work. That's where I'm at. So that's what I'm saying. I have that time dedicated to like, all right, let me learn more about myself, because that holds me accountable too. So when I write my next book, I have that knowledge of self too from an ancestral perspective that I can apply to my life, and then I can share the results of the knowing I received from going through those trials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm on. More than just reading more books about business and all that. Those are important too.
Yeah.
Because as we grow this thing, we're gonna have to get different people to give us different consults and things of that nature. It's just gonna be a whole different level because we're not playing small.
Because I'm a knowledge, wisdom type of guy. I like to live and read. I get my knowledge from the books, and then I go through it and then I gain the wisdom. So I like reading a lot. So I read business books. You know, I done read plenty of books surrounding our culture, our history. I even read a lot of books that was written by Mike Mann, as far as in Calkin C. Jones, who wrote The Instructions of a Negro. Man, that is one of the most important books I think every melanated person should read that lives here in America. I'm not trying to lie, man. Listen to exactly what I said. The religious instructions of the Negro by Charles Calkin Jones. Why would they have? And like I know I said this before. They have all type of instructions how to work with the Negro, how to sell to the Negro, how to do this and et cetera with the Negro. So I'm gonna keep on preaching till people start reading. And, you know, since we own this read, you know, what your buddy call you, the vegan deacon, right?
I mean, you can say
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, I guess I'm out here always talking about people we need to learn our history, because history changed me. It made me start realizing everything. It made me realize the way my thought process was programmed to be that thought process. I said, whoa, I was programmed to move and go about like a robot, cuz. Yeah. Like, whoa, I was bred up and brainwashed and smacked on my behind to get me to think this way, and it was gonna keep me in the trap. Only thing I did was read a book. That's all you gotta do. You read the book and it get you, you be like, whoa. And you know, my favorite thing to do is what made me really study, cuz I'm gonna share this.
Before you get into that, this body going into that too. What dysfunction you working on?
Cuz that was what I talk about too then. You're just gonna get into it. Cuz.
Oh, my bad, I messed cuz up.
No. It was.
We'll come back to it.
Dang, I forgot about it. But I don't know, cuz. I don't know. My biggest dysfunction I'm working on right now. Biggest dysfunction I'm working on right now, man, is learning how to fight my dysfunctions. Learning how to ease up on my dysfunctions. I'm fighting too hard. I go too hard with my dysfunctions. My wife tell me that all the time. I'm trying to ease up on myself. I go hard on my dysfunctions. Like, since I know being a dysfunction I had dysfunction in myself with being a dad, I go hard on the dad. I be wanting to be a dad 124,000 hours in a day, and it's only 24. And you know, my wife be like, we ain't gotta always entertain the kids. You ain't always gotta play with the kids. I want to be the provider, the protector, all of that for my family. So I go too hard on those objects. You know, I'm too perfective. I'm trying to go too hard and provide too much and break my legs and jumping off of this and that to get this money. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on just to calm it down, bro. You doing it. You doing your thing. You ain't got to keep going too hard. I'm going hard. You got to last. You can't just keep going grind. One day you're going to get tired, bro. Just save that energy. Learn how to keep it going at a constant move. Learn how to keep it at a constant groove so that energy will always stay in you like the sun. That's what I was talking about, the ancestors, cuz. That's what I was talking about. Like the sun. The sun keeps, and this is a scientific fact, the sun, before all the sun we see, cuz, it's around, 30 to 40 years old. It bounces around inside the sun first, then it comes out.
You talking about the light?
Yeah, the light, the sunlight. The sunlight that we see right now, the sun, light that we see right now is old. About 20 to 40 years, they say. It just bounce out, then come out.
No, you too. Yeah, the sun. It ain't right in front of us.
Yeah,
I mean, it's some distance.
It's far. So think about that, cuz. The sun gives us everything. I'm always looking at stuff as a metaphoric to life and how we supposed to go on this journey. Like I said, that's another dysfunction I'm working on. Making sure I keep working on my spirit. Not too many. It's been a long time since my people been practicing comedic spirituality and practicing true spirituality. So I'm practicing on that. So anyway, back to the sun. And we're using this as nature, y'all. Stay with me. I just said it take 20 to 40 years for the light to come out. But the whole time, what is the light doing? It's bouncing on the inside, cuz.
Okay.
It's gaining energy from the inside, cuz.
I see where you're going with that.
Then it bashes out and shines. Then it provides. Then it gives the earth what it needs. Then it gives the grass what it needs. Then it gives keeps all the earth and all the planets in rotation and all, et cetera, et cetera. The sun does all this. But before it does all that, it works on its inside, cuz. We gotta start looking at nature, bro. Nature tell you itself. Look at the most powerful thing. And people be getting it twisted. You can look this up. This is for real. If you look up the Metanoia, true spirituality, the first spirituality, the people who come from Dogon, the people who knew about Sirius Star before they even had telescopes, the people who knew that every single religion can get traced back to them. Every single religion. They lied to us. They told us that Earth was a woman, and the sun was us. Nah, it's opposite. The sun is a woman. The earth is the male. Think about it. Everything revolves around the sun. The sun works within and provides. The sun is nurturing. What wakes up the plants? When the plants come up what they need the sun. The sun nurtures the plants. The sun nurtures the whole fucking, whether it nurtures it too much when it's close to Venus, or a little bit, or just perfect, or not enough when you go all the way to Neptune. You know what I mean?
No, that's right.
But that's what the sun does. The earth is when it's children, at birth. You know?
And what it say in the beginning of the Bible? It says,
the light. Let there be light.
Let there be, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, let there be light.
Yeah. Then it came it was light. Then it came the earth. The earth was born. And why does this matter, cuz? Why does this matter, cuz? Everybody like, why does this matter? Because it gives you so much power. It make you understand the world more. It does. And why does this matter? Because it's proven, cuz. This is proven. When you live the way your ancestors live, it's genetically supposed to do that. If you eat the way they used to eat, talk the way they talk, move the way, practice their culture, you're gonna move farther in life as a whole, as a race. I can prove it with the Japanese, and I'm always use them as them Asians. They start practicing their own stuff when they kick them Europeans out. All right, man. The Mexicans, they come here, they keep their culture, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important.
Yeah, I love that too. I love seeing that too.
Then, cuz, but what is that though? What do they all got that I just named that we always preaching about? What do the Mexicans got? What do the Asians got? What do the what's those foreigners when they come through and they be living in all be like, of them living in one house? What is all that, cuz?
Family.
Say it again, cuz I don't think they heard it, man.
It's family. Like
is that why they be booming like that, cuz? Is that why they surviving like that?
Absolutely.
I believe it is.
Like I got an example like where I stay at now. It's a bunch of people that aren't from this land, right?
Yeah.
I don't know where exactly they're from.
Yeah, I'm not calling them foreigners either, man.
They're not from this land.
America. I mean, they still on the real.
It's like I see them walk to and from the gas station every day. Like they be having different shifts. They all live in one, like probably 1 or 2 apartments.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm seeing them every day. Then I go get some gas. Like, well, I can see you walking. And I just haven't stopped to have a conversation. I've just been peeping like how they moving. I'm like, I'm seeing y'all.
So they own that gas station.
I feel like they do. Yeah. I'm gonna have a conversation with one of them that can speak English well. I'm gonna have that soon. Now it's one in there. He real cool, laid back.
They probably making money.
I know they are. I know probably they are. Whoever it might be a grandfather, or grandmother, or auntie, or uncle, or mother or father that put them in position, and somebody put them in position. They all live close enough to walk to work, essentially. Because I see them do it on a daily basis. They be walk, boom, boom, boom. They just walk. They got the little chicken, the little fry station set up in the gas station. They got all the
that chicken, man, they used to be good back on there on 38th and Shaylin.
I never got into that.
I mean, on 38th and Mid-Hartford, right there across John Marshall.
From Marshall, yeah.
Yep.
I never really got into the gas station.
Then it used to be that
chicken and stuff.
Then it used to be that Long John Silver right there too. That used to be flame. But yeah, cuz.
Yeah, I'm just seeing.
You didn't used to get that chicken? Man, I used to like getting. They used to be like, man, you like that greasy chicken, don't you, Ronnie? Yeah, man, that shit used to be flame. They used to give it in the brown bag. We from Indianapolis, Indiana. I know they probably did this from everywhere, but I'm just letting y'all know. I don't know if they did it everywhere like this. So I'm just letting you know. In our city, you can get chicken at the gas station, bro. And man, we used to get there.
I'm pretty sure it's like that everywhere.
Man, I don't know, man, because some people came over here and they was making fun of us because we had McDonald's and a gas station mixed together. They said, I ain't never saw this before. I said, for real?
That's a different kind. Well, yeah, that's a different concept.
Man, people was
that's
like,
all the way off of 38th Illinois.
Yeah, we got a couple of those though. We got some in Carmel.
There's one on Emerson too.
Mm-hmm. Got a couple of them. But yeah, man. So
BP.
I used to get the brown bag. They used to put the gas station chicken in there. It used to get real greasy. You used to have to hold it so your chicken won't fall out. Man, that stuff was so good. And guess what? Bad for the heart. If I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't even ate that. I'd be like, man, I'm out my mind eating that chicken like that.
It be, man, in terms of food, man, it be like really hard to unsee the damage that it can cause. I just can't unsee it. Like, I was having a conversation with a very successful brother, multi-millionaire brother. He transitioned into his health journey, into his vegan journey, right? They call it vegan. And he was just like at events, he going to different events that don't really be having food like that. You know what I mean? But that's why
vegan food.
Yeah, and it's like I'm talking to like somebody that's a multi-millionaire that look like us.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, that's a problem that I'm like, you know how we had a conversation on the previous episode, like I don't want to do no events where I gotta pay for food that is not vegan. Cause when we go to events, cause we don't be having no food. Like
we always gotta bring our own food.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, bet. Okay,
especially
cool.
having kids. You don't got kids yet. Every time you see me, I got a bag.
Yeah.
Of food.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, bet. Y'all don't got that. All right, I'm about to do it then. Y'all, we popping out soon. Don't even worry about it. Y'all gonna see. We popping out.
What you want to?
Yeah, I'll partner with somebody on some food, but we ain't. I don't want to spend up. Like I don't want to spend no Lead Your Lineage money on no food that we ain't gonna eat. Man. I'll partner with somebody all day. You got the food for everybody. Come on.
I'll partner.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I ain't gonna spend no money. I'll partner. Like you said,
absolutely.
I ain't gonna spend no money because nobody spend money on us.
That's the only tip I have on my shoulder.
Yeah, nobody spend money on us.
All right, bet, cool.
Everywhere we go, I'm already prepared. Yeah. That's why last time I said, cause I already eat. If I know I'm about to be at a program, I eat. Or I bring. If I'm about to go by myself, I eat. Or I pack my little lunch bag. Other than that, shoot, man.
I do want to give it a shout out to Bloom though. Shout out to Bloom. They get me together.
Bloom get you together. Yeah, they got us together last time too when we went to the Coast game. Shoot, they made sure we had some food. Mm-hmm. Shoot, even though it wasn't their fault that the coach didn't have none. Shit, man, that's another thing, man. We need more vegan options at the sports games.
That's why we gotta get our own. That's why I'm saying. I was having a conversation today, cuz I was having a conversation today. Miss Wendy was involved in that too. Miss Keisha, Miss Wendy, and myself. We was having a conversation. It was like, yo, we can pack out a venue, right? That's not like, say for instance, we pack out Lucas Oil Stadium. That ain't our money. Yeah. That's what Miss Keisha was saying. Like that money going to that venue and ain't going to none of our communities at all. And it's like it's stories like that, cuz that make me want to get super rich. Yeah. Like because you know, I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money. I'm just talking about strictly money right now. We already rich. Yeah. Like because we know it's deeper than money, but our people be so fixated on solving the money issue when you and I both know it's deeper than that. But people don't come to us for financial advice. Yeah. They come to us to like, hey, my family is dysfunctional and I want to fix it. Yeah. Or like, hey, I really want to start the journey to child on. How can I do that? That's what they come to us for. You're right. That's how we change people's lives. We don't change people's lives in the financial way. We can, but that ain't really. That's not our bag. Our bag, lack of better words, right? For real. Our bag is
represent,
family.
Yeah.
Represent family.
Yeah, for real.
So, the finance is a part of that. Don't get it twisted.
It is.
Don't get it twisted.
360. We represent family. 360. 720. Because it's spiritually too.
Yep. So that's what we on. It's like having those different type of venues where all right, bet this come in. We can keep it here longer than that. We actually keep it in our community. Yeah. And we doing it strictly for us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We ain't doing it for nobody else.
That's how I feel about taxes. I want to figure out how I can stop paying taxes completely because it's not going to my neighborhood. Why am I paying taxes and it's not going to my neighborhood? That don't make sense to me, cuz I feel like black folks shouldn't have to pay taxes. It ain't going to my neighborhood. It's going to drop to my neighborhood. It's potholes, bad schools, bad apartments. Everything
that's gonna take a revolution.
Man, cuz black folks shouldn't even have to, since they don't want to give us reparations, just don't let us pay taxes.
That go into a different conversation.
Man, nah, I'm just saying, I don't want no reparations. Just don't let us pay taxes. No taxes. Black folks don't pay taxes.
That's why I'm saying.
Black folks don't pay
Like
taxes.
this, because people that have that backing, right?
Yeah.
Financial. I'm just talking about purely financial.
Yeah.
They have some type of country backing them.
Yeah.
Black people don't
At all.
because we don't know what part of Africa we came from originally.
Yeah.
If you came here on the slave ship or your ancestors still
It's
here free,
heads or
you don't know where your people are from. It takes some real deep intergalactical shadow introspective work. You know what I mean?
know. Tell them about that. Well, they already know, but if somebody knew about her, they probably don't know because that was a long time ago. When you talked about one way you can do that in action, since we always talking about taking actions. Visit Fort Wayne.
Oh, you talking about the genealogy library? Yeah, that's
Fort Wayne.
man. There's so many resources in there.
Yeah, but I'm just
Like I
saying
said,
because
yeah.
people was like, man, how would I do that? You talking about?
Really, I wouldn't even start there. You can just start with a general ancestry search.
Yeah.
I paid a little fee for a couple months and just dive into that thing. And maybe over 3 months, you'll probably spend maybe $100 over 3 months.
3 months.
It's like $30. It's like $30 $30 a month, right? But that's just a start, just to get names if you don't know names. You know what I mean? Because that's like the biggest storehouse of records.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff, they done digitized everything essentially. So just start there. They have free accounts on Ancestry too, but it's worth it to pay that money up front, get your family tree together.
I saw my
learn your
grandma
names.
picture.
Like, oh, okay, cool, get pictures and all that stuff. And then you can take that to the genealogy libraries around the country. We got one here in Indiana in Fort Wayne. That's the second largest in the country of the United States.
Where the first one?
No, it's in Utah. I don't know what part of Utah, but it's in Utah though. Very, very sacred place in Utah.
You want to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
You should go because
We're gonna get the sponsor.
Yeah, that's one.
It's
That's
coming.
one. That's something big. We gonna videotape that.
Get a sponsor.
Cause that fits us for real.
Absolutely. We'll get a sponsor.
Yeah, we can call them. They can sponsor us.
Yeah.
So that we can let them be.
That's how I'm thinking. I'm not about to.
Yeah.
That's when I sat down with you last Saturday. I was like, look, I ain't about to keep doing this. My mind is too free to be thinking about how I'm gonna do. Nah, I'm thinking big.
Yeah.
And now my brain is getting big.
That's what we was talking about. Remember, I was like, man, we not hustlers no more. We businessmen now.
Absolutely.
We not hustlers. Remember, I was talking about that. I can't be a hustler no more. I'm ready to be a businessman, working with team. Like I said, look, we can work this like a team. I play any position. I feel like LeBron. I play any position. I can be Magic. I play any position. For real, cuz.
And that's where we at. So let's having those that infrastructure and just starting with the family though.
Family.
Like you said, that's
let me share this,
beginning and the end.
Let me share this, cuz. I've been getting close with our cuz. You know what I mean, man? June, talking to June.
Shout out to cuz.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Cuz, man. He one of our oldest cousins, one of the oldest male cousins. I know your brother, the oldest. I think he probably like right after, or a little bit after him.
Mama.
No, I'm talking about as males.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm talking about the males.
Maybe. I don't know. Shit, maybe.
Maybe so. I don't know. Unless Grandpa, who knows?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
Grandpa,
the ones that we know.
Grandpa was a Rolling Stone. Dun, dun. Wherever he laid it at was his home. We figured out he had some more.
So it was. That's a different conversation.
But not for real though, man. Talking to him, getting closer, because we always talk about family.
Mm-hmm.
On here, getting family, so I just want to share that. I'm getting closer. That's my second cousin too. That's his first cousin. That's my second cousin. That's my second cousin. So getting close with him. Working. I ain't hit my grandpa up in a minute, but I'm gonna hit him up. Y'all know the situation with me. I'm always talking about family. I don't want to hide nothing. People know I can't. Me and my dad got a sour relationship. He did that, what he did to my sister, and I just didn't agree with it. So I depart my ways. So like I said, I'm trying to get cool with my grandpa. I need to hit him up more. But my auntie though, that I saw y'all at what was that? Black Joy? At Black Joy, man. I've been hitting her up a lot of time in Facebook. She be watching this, I think, cause she was like, "Oh yeah, I like your little podcast." She be liking it all the time. So yeah, so what's up to Auntie Carla? You know what I mean? Now I know your name. Now I know you. We be talking. You know, I ain't saw you yet. You know, cause we ain't had the time. But at least now that I like now in this world, it is different ways to communicate. Even though sometimes y'all have a different schedule and y'all probably can't cross paths to spend time with each other. I can FaceTime each other real quick or something. It don't take nothing but time. So yeah, man, just working with my family like that, and also getting ready for this baby, man. I'm about to have this baby. I need everybody that's still watching this, I need y'all to comment down below and give me some good luck for this baby. My wife. Give some good love to wife. Say everybody say, do your thing, Nadia, because you know what I mean? She the grand goddess. That's what she call herself, man. So give Nadia some love down in the comments. For real, because she about to have this baby. This is our third baby we about to have, but you know, she had, this is her fourth time being pregnant. You know, her first one coming to abuse, and then the other three is mine. And then we about to have this baby naturally. She had 3 C-sections. Now she about to have this baby naturally, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's what guys do. That's what goddesses do. That's what the body's supposed to do. They make this seem like it's supposed to be so hard for women to have babies. But bro, women been having babies since how do you think we got? How do you think we got this far? How do you think we got this far? It stops right there. If they didn't know what they was doing, bro, it would have stopped a long time ago,
That's
bro.
why I was like,
you know
it can't
what
be
I
8
mean?
billion Tehran's and 8 billion Shines on Earth. You know what I mean?
No. We
Nah,
gotta have some women. Now, it can be 8 billion Tehran's and 8 billion Nadias. Now, I feel like the world would be perfect, bro. I'm for real. Everybody will be minding their own business. I'm for real, man. Everybody be doing their own thing, showing each other love. Hey, what up, brother? We brothers. I treat everybody like my brother. You know how Jamaica said, if you're a brother, I'm for real, man. All my brothers, even if I treat brothers like brothers, because we need to treat each other like that. A lot of them be hard times. I don't care if I just met you, I'd be quick to say, hey, brother, I love you to a certain extent. I love you because we black. I probably don't love you a lot, but I love you to the fact that we got the same skin tone and we in the same struggle and we supposed to be with each other, bro. For real, man. Because, you know, love, that love word, it steps to love. I ain't saying I love you, Lord, but I'm saying I love you enough to respect you and know that I can treat you, and whatever you got going on, I'm going to support. I'm going to show love, you know? And that's how it's supposed to be in this world, cuz.
That's how it is with us, Lead Your Lineage.
Yeah.
As we close this thing out, cuz.
Brotherhood.
What you want to close us with, man? Any parting words you want to share with the people?
Man, yeah. Be genuine, man. Remember everything if you're a parent, remember that your kids grow up one day and they gonna remember everything that happened. So you gotta make sure you're doing the right things, putting them in the right environments, and when you raising your kids in whatever environment you raise them in, that's the environment they go seek, because they go seek comfortability. Every human does it. It's nature. It's natural. It's nature and it's natural. We melanate people. You like sports. Where you go? As soon as you went to the campus, you naturally found the people who like the sports. That's what it's supposed to happen. That's just how it is. So you set the environment. If you set a toxic environment for your child, just know that your child can go outside and find toxic. If you set a peaceful environment for your child, that's what your child gonna seek. Whatever your setting is in your environment, your family, in your home, is the one your child can go seek. And it's stopping this generation, man. We know what we need to do. My daughter, every time she see a young melanated woman around her age, oh hi, oh yeah. She's friendly to her. She already know. Because she see daddy doing it. It's a real love thing. She see mama doing it. My son do the same thing. He said, little boy, we was at the international market. He saw a little African young melanated. He was straight from Africa, because you know you can just tell sometimes. And they was talking. He was like, "What's up, bro?" Just talking. And the daddy was looking at me. We was just smiling. You know, he's like, "You African?" I said, "Nah, bro." He said, "Huh?" "Nah, brother, man. I said, "In blood, I am." I said, "I was born here, but shoot, I know my true nature. I know who I am. I know about the Dogon. I know about the Omi. I know about Nubian. I know about the Mali Empire. I know about Memphite. I know about the Kushites, the Kushites, and those the real Kemtites. Everybody talk about the Kemtites, Kemetic. Those people was the original Kushites, and King Menace, aka King Lamar, was a Kush. He came from the Empire of Kush, and he went to go rethrone it in 32 BC. That's what I'm gonna leave it with. That's what I want to end it with. So make sure you're doing your family right by putting your family in the right environment. I shouldn't even say just your kids. That's anybody, bro. That's your niece, your nephews, your people around you, cuz. Whoever around you, your family, make sure. So that's why I should have rewind. That was my rewind sign. Make sure you put your family in the right environment, because your family will go seek whatever environment you put your family through.
Man, but this boy is comedy. This man is comedy. Well, yeah, that's a beautiful way to end that, man. Y'all, cuz gave y'all some names, gave y'all some words to go research. It's on y'all now. Go do your due diligence. So, family, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage podcast.
Yo,
as we always love to say, lead yourself so you can lead your lineage.
You know what I mean?
Until next time, y'all.
And shout out to Silver Fox Media again,
Absolutely.
man.